An in-depth look at how the deep water works in Jurassic World Evolution 3, almost all of the dinosaurs that can swim in said deep water, as well as a hidden, confirmed extra dinosaur hidden in the footage sent to me by Frontier. Instead of making another showcase video, Frontier decided to give their creators the next one. Basically all the footage and all the details, and this one is all about the deep water. Could this be because Frontier are like running out of time and the release of the game's almost here, and we've just seen beta footage for the first time? But I'm here for it. Before we look at the new footage, let's take a look at the confirmed dinosaurs in the roster right now. There is 67 in the base game confirmed, and with DLC included, there is 71, as you can see in this chart. I've also put in some cut predictions, dinosaurs that I don't think will make the cut, as well as updating the confirmed dinosaur roster. This includes Maiasaura, Coelophysis, Spinoceratops, and some other ones that were released on the website. You might also notice that Yutyrannus has been ticked with a pseudo-confirmed. That was because in one of the previous showcases, in the background, it looked like something very similar to Yutyrannus was walking around a mountain. And thanks to the Reddit user who posted a comparison, a side-by-side basically showing what Yutyrannus looks like, yeah, that's pretty much the dinosaur that was in that shot. So even though it's not completely confirmed, we'll put it in the pseudo-confirmed, joining the likes of Scorpius Rex and Indoraptor, which we can pretty much guess will be in the game. So let's take a look at the semi-aquatic behaviors. So for dinosaurs like Baryonyx and Spinosaur, they don't need feeders. All they need is some deep water, and you basically get unlimited fish for life. Some dinosaurs that enter the deep water have extra animations, like they'll shake themselves off, which we'll see in a second. Dinosaurs that don't technically swim, but can walk through it are the sauropods, with their massive bulk allowing them to basically traverse it all. Some semi-aquatic juveniles can even wade or walk through it, whereas others can't. In other words, don't put a giant deep water river through your Brachiosaurus enclosure. The adults can cross it, but the babies will be left on the other side. I mean, chalk it up to bad parenting, it is what it is. The two features of deep water are these. Basically, it acts as normal water. You don't have to have shallow water, you can just have deep water, and dinosaurs, even if they can't wade through it, can drink from it. And the other one is a pseudo fence. So if you have dinosaurs that can't get across deep water, you don't have to put a fence there. We're seeing a lot of this with Jurassic World Evolution 3. You've got giant mountains and now super deep water. So you could create an entire enclosure that has no fences, which is really cool to think about. And most importantly, they've told me there are 5 species that can traverse the water freely. And I don't mean walk through it, I mean, make it their home. The first one being Spinosaurus. Well, that was kind of a given. The second one being Dimetrodon, which we're going to get into a second. And the third one being Baryonyx, with 2 more that they haven't showcased just yet. So let's take a look at that new footage. First up, Spinosaurus. The first shot shows us a beautiful looking rainforest scene almost, with waterfalls and everything. And you can also see the babies swimming there, and if you have a keen eye, you could see a Spinosaur on the middle section. So this could technically be 2 different enclosures, 2 different exhibits, but separated by a giant cliff. Second shot, we get a nice close-up of the baby Spinosaur. Not much to add here, it just looks super cute. The third shot shows us how the Spinosaurs eat in the deep water. This was kind of leaked ages ago, but I couldn't really talk about it. But now it's here, and I can actually show it, which is cool. They basically just kind of stay stationary in the water and eat fish and catch it. I assume there's no diving down, swimming around. It's basically they just stay on the surface. The next shot shows us a baby and an adult kind of interacting. I think they're doing cleaning. I don't think this is the shaking off animation that Frontier just mentioned before, but it is a nice little look at some extra unique animations that I don't think we've seen in Evolution 2 before. And the final shot, if you pay close attention, shows the baby running super quick in the background while we pan around these swimming Spinosaurs. You can also see a rock face at the end there, but this looks like an absolutely ginormous enclosure, and I can't wait to get in with the editing tools and terrain and just sculpt my own perfect rainforest river. The next one we're going to take a look at is the Patagotitan, the new species for Jurassic World Evolution 3. I don't think this one requires a shot-by-shot breakdown, but it does showcase something they have mentioned, which is be careful not to separate the babies with the deep water. As you can see here, the adult Patagotitan is really deep in that deep water, and the baby's kind of like chasing around the edge. It looks so sad. It's like, no, daddy, mommy. And then it sort of calls out. And again, the game looks beautiful. This is like a desert oasis, just again showing the different kinds of environments that you'll be able to make in Jurassic World Evolution 3. And the next one, Dimetrodon. Oh, this one's beautiful. Not only do we get a good close-up look of that Dimetrodon baby, we have the opposite situation of the Patagotitan, where here you can see the babies able to freely traverse the river systems. They've also taken particular attention to the leaving and entering water animation here. Out of all the videos, this one is the chillest. It's a vibe, I think the kids say. Next, let's look at the Brachiosaurus. Again, like the Patagotitan shots, it shows that the baby Brachiosaur can wade through the deep water, but it can't actually go into it. And a beautiful shot of a massive cave. I don't even know what you call that arch. It just looks gorgeous. Again, can't wait to see what everyone's going to make, upload to the hub, and then you can download. This thing's going to be beautiful. And the final one, Ankylodocus. But keep your eyes peeled. There's something extra sneaky in this one. So this is the first time that we're seeing Ankylodocus traverse the water, or the deep water, and it is barely able to do it. It's almost like a pseudo Loch Ness monster there. But did you catch it? In the first scene, the enclosure that mirrors right opposite the Ankylodocus has a different dinosaur in it. One that we haven't seen at all, and it is the Pyroraptor. If we take a close look at it, yeah, something that small with tail feathers that splay out at the end of its tail, yeah, that's 100% Pyroraptor. There's no mistaking it. Also, in its enclosure, it's got deep water. So if we go back to what Frontier said about the species able to freely traverse the deep water, they only gave 3 examples: Spinosaur, Baryonyx, and Dimetrodon. All 3 carnivores and all 3 able to swim at the surface. I think Pyroraptor is the 4th one, which means what could be the 5th one? Well, in here I've brought in all of the species that haven't been confirmed in Evolution 3 at all. And looking at all of these different species, I mean, which ones stand out to you that could use the deep water? I mean, it could be this final species is something that hasn't been confirmed, but I've picked 4 that I think it could be. Strangely enough, Suchomimus hasn't been showcased yet. The crocodile mimic, you know, it's meant to be in water. So this could be, like Baryonyx and Spinosaur, a species that could easily traverse the water. Camarasaurus being another one, but it doesn't really fit in with the examples that Frontier have given. Therizinosaurus could be another one. It's really tall, it has those long legs. Mamenchisaur, again, has the possibility to walk through these waters. It hasn't been confirmed if it's in the game or not, but it's an option. Alamosaurus, for the same reasons, but really, I think the one that they haven't showcased and has the highest possibility, the one I would look forward to the most, is Deinocheirus. This is a relatively new species that's come into the zeitgeist of the dinosaur fandom, basically being the largest ornithomimid to ever exist, and it's a giant duckbill with this big matte feathers. And since Frontier have went on record saying that some of these dinosaurs have shaking animations after they come out of deep water, it would make sense that something that's basically a duck covered in an array of feathers would be able to shake itself dry once it gets out of the water. And with that being said, let's take a look at the chart again. Not much has changed, but I have changed the Pyroraptor, which was one of my predictions because it's in a Dominion movie. It makes sense all of the dinosaurs in the movies will be in this game, to pseudo-confirmation. And, you know, if you include the Utaranus, you include the Pyroraptor, that puts the dinosaurs in the base game to 69 out of 82. We only have 13 dinosaurs left that could be added to the game that we have no idea about. Now, out of the dinosaurs that haven't been confirmed to be in the game, I mean, there's 13. I would hazard a guess at least half of those, if not, I hope more, are completely new dinosaurs. So when it comes to dinosaurs that you'd like to see in the new game from the old one, from this chart that you can see right in front of you, which ones would you like to see return to Jurassic World Evolution 3? There's some here that I think could and will probably return, like Therizinosaurus and Momentosaurus, but if I could only have one of these come back, it's the Deinocheirus. I think Frontier did a beautiful job of making it paleo accurate. And Therizinosaurus, I mean, yeah, it's the Jurassic World Dominion one, but look, it's a big fluffy duck. I'd like to see it. Anyway, guys, if you have enjoyed this video, leave in the comments, tell me which dinosaurs you'd like to see come back for Jurassic World Evolution 3. We are, what, like 2 months away? Just over a month, I think. It is really close. I will be flying to London soon for the Secret Cinema event, and there we'll be able to play the game and showcase it. And I'm really looking forward to getting my hands on it just to see what the differences are. And I want to see the babies. I want to see what's the hype. Also, you know, the terrain tools are pretty sweet. And until next time, if you enjoyed this video, guys, leave a like. Of course, subscribe if you want to see more Jurassic content, all that jazz. And until next time, I'll see you guys later. Oh, bye-bye.